Okay, so very good day to everybody present here. Once again, we are back with an innovative topic, which is pretty much useful to you. This is Researchgate. Okay. So whenever you visit Researchgate, it gives you a pleasant feeling that our research works is being indexed so powerfully that definitely our research publications will have a widespread reach and chances that many followers will try to follow your work. Okay. So what you do, maybe in the Google, you go for Researchgate. If you type Researchgate, you will get this one. Okay, Researchgate, Researchgate.net. Okay, Researchgate, find and share research. So this is the website, Researchgate.net. Whenever you go to Researchgate.net, actually I have my profile logged in. Okay. So you have to create your own personal account with Researchgate, but make sure that you cannot create an account with your personal mail ID. So you cannot create with your personal mail ID. You can create only with your academic mail ID or maybe your own personal domain. Okay, or you can be an independent researcher by having at your own personal domain. For example, at the rate of christoananth.com. Okay, or maybe at the rate of your university name. Okay, .com, something like that. So you can do so, but the thing is that after creating your account with your academic mail ID, but you can change it to your personal mail ID. Okay, so you have the settings section where you can change it to your personal mail ID. Okay, I'd like to show this one, like in the settings section. Okay. For example, in the account settings, I have my primary email. Okay, I have my mail ID. Okay, and I have an additional mail ID. I should tell you that I created Researchgate only with this email ID of my friend, and afterwards, what I did, I changed it to my personal Gmail ID. Okay, so whenever you create it, you should create with your academic mail ID, and afterwards, in the settings section, you can change it to your personal mail ID. Like also you can change the password when and where, and you can set the time zone even. Okay, and you can similarly like Facebook or Twitter or maybe any other social media platform, you can delete your profile whenever you want. Okay. So this is the account settings. Whenever I go through the profile, I can have settings as well. I can edit the name. Once again, I'm telling you that the name which I have displayed is a common name. Okay, I rather want to be called as Christo Ananth, so that's the reason I mentioned it as Christo space Ananth. So I don't mention it as Dr. Christo Ananth in one profile and CA in another profile, something like that. And even the degree, even I have mentioned. Okay, institution details I have mentioned, college name, position. This was my previous affiliation as well, and the profile photo I can have the CV. Okay, I can have download section as well, the gender. Okay, you should understand why there is a section called CV. Okay, the thing is that in Researchgate you will have something called jobs. I have got some good offers. Okay, I should tell you I should tell you that I got some good offers out of this job section in Researchgate, and whenever they ask for any requirement, it might be that maybe within the Researchgate they might ask you to apply. Okay, so if you have this biodata or maybe CV, so definitely if you click on apply, this CV goes to their website or maybe their company or maybe their organization. So they will scrutinize it, they will evaluate, they will try to review your application, and they will give you the suggestions or maybe comments directly through your mail ID. So it's a great feeling that you can find jobs. You can also post jobs if you want to, and that's a great feeling that it also is very helpful for job seekers as well. And you have the account settings. I told you very earlier that you have the option to change from academic mail ID to personal mail ID. You can change the password. You can delete your account whenever you want to. And there is a section called subscription where you have some any plans. Just like academia website, it also has several plans. So you can subscribe at a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription at some low cost. Okay, so you will get access to the services, and Researchgate is a powerful platform. Once again, I should tell you, if you try to index your research publication in Researchgate, it's a very powerful platform, and you will enjoy really when it comes to indexing any paper or maybe showcasing any of your research article. Okay. Also, your institution will have a good reach when you index your profile in Researchgate. And you have a privacy section. So this is information about you, which means you can disclose the information only to some selected amount of people, like only to the Researchgate members, or only to mutual followers, or you can go for everyone section as well. Because I really wanted my research work to be followed by everyone, so that's the reason I choose everyone. Okay. So in the publication section as well, I can check your activity on Researchgate. Publication authors can see I have read your publication, and collaborators of a project can see that I have read your project. Okay, so I have generally checked on this one. So my profile is a public profile. It's not a private profile, so I can make that one. And profile photo is still visible for everybody. And I can ask meaningful questions, some professional questions, and I can give some relevant answers according to the questions that has been posted by several of the researchers. And yes, whenever, suppose let us take in the case I am trying to upload one research article, maybe I have forgotten to upload the full text version, then maybe after one day I will get the notification you have not uploaded the full text version of your research article. So naturally you will get the suggestions, okay, what you have done and what you have not done. So that's great feeling to work with research. Also, the security section as well, I can see my current device turned on. I can have a list of notifications. For example, if somebody tries to use my account, okay, it will identify and it will show you, okay, new login from this device. So I will get to know, okay, who is using my account. Maybe it might be me in some other computer, but still I will get the notification. So I have set it in that. And then we have a section called emails. Okay, like I'll get emails about my profile, about my network, about my question and answer. For example, if I posted a question and if it is useful, then many would upvote it. Okay, so many would be posting answers. So I'll be getting the notification. Okay, Dr. So and so, okay, has given an answer for you. Okay, or maybe your answer was upvoted by somebody. So I'll be getting the notification. Also, the institutions, okay, where I have collaborated, I can have a notification. My publication about jobs, for example, there are some relevant jobs according to my profile, so I'll be getting the notification. Also the statistics, okay, what are the statistics I have with my research, okay, how is my research publication performing, so I'll be getting the statistics. Also the projects, okay, so what are the projects are there, what are the projects I can collaborate, I can have the notification. General notifications also you can have with Researchgate as well. So it's a great feeling, once again, receiving notifications as well. That's also a great feeling. Also with the case of ads, even I can want to I haven't checked in any of the ads, but still, if I click on maybe maybe jobs, then I will get some ads about the jobs. Okay, so it's also a platform where to display the ads of others as well, and you can control it. That's the best feature, because there are several social media platforms which are offering ads without your knowledge, but still it is offering some ads with your knowledge. So that's a good thing. And you can connect with services as well. Okay, maybe if you log into another Google account as well, so you can continue with Google and you can enjoy much more services with Researchgate. And you can send invitation to other co-authors. For example, let us take in the case I have 50 publications. Okay, now in these 50 publications, let us take in the case 30 of my publications have members already in Researchgate, and 20 of my research publications have members who are not in Researchgate. So I can send invitation to them. I can ask them, I can maybe check out this one, okay, and I can maybe send the invitation. So they will get the notification via email. Okay, so when I send the input the email ID, they will be getting the notification, and they will be getting an email. Okay, I have invited. Okay, Christo was invited for joining Researchgate. So they will get the notification and they will join Researchgate. So this is also a platform to invite more and more members, to invite more collaborators, and you can do much more. Also, I should tell you, like if you click on the home section, you will have a news feed. Okay, so this news feed will have the sections about the very recent research articles that has been published or maybe added by the authors. Okay, so you can have a note of it. Okay, maybe the spring proceedings or maybe conferences, any posters, okay, any book chapters, articles, dissertation, thesis, or somebody has answered a particular question. Okay, or somebody has posted a question. Okay, so that also you will have a note of it. This is once again I should tell you, like maybe let us take in the case if my area, let us take in the case it is about fisheries and aquatic studies. Let us take in the case. So I can follow this research work, or maybe I can cite, or maybe I can include their research work in my future papers as well. So I get to read about it and I get to follow their work as well. Okay. Similarly, if I try to publish something, then my research work appears in the news feed of somebody. Okay, so they try to follow me. They will read my paper, and if they find it useful, they will try to bookmark my paper. So that's also a very good feed. So this is the thing, and also here I have the suggestions as well. So like 4 of your research items don't have full text yet. Okay, so if I click on this one, maybe I'll have a list of suggestions. Okay, right? So this article I haven't uploaded the full text. Okay, this conference video. Similarly, this one I haven't added the full text. So it shows add full text publicly. Add full text publicly. So you can add them. But the real thing is that I had already added this one. But the thing is that I had added it 2 times. So one time I added the full text, but the second time I didn't add the full text. So that's the reason it shows the suggestions. Okay, so you can either delete it or you can add the full text if you want. So it shows like 172 full text have been added, and 50% is my rate for full text request. This is the 52% was the average rate. So like if I try to add the suggestions, whatever the Researchgate poses to me, then definitely chances that many would try to follow. Also, I should tell you, this is the job section. Okay, actually there was long back we don't have much more jobs in Researchgate, but nowadays many are coming into Researchgate, and that's the reason many are posting some questions, posting jobs as well, and many are applying for jobs as well. So this is a very good platform once again that you can post several jobs and you can apply for jobs as well. For example, if I see the jobs section over here, okay, maybe if I go for view, okay, maybe I can see, okay, the teaching research assistant relevant to me, senior academic staff, faculty position in computer science, okay, United States as well, okay, Peru as well. So I'm getting many of the notifications. Okay, so this is a nice feeling that you can apply whatever you want, and you can get the suggestions or maybe the comments in your personal mail. So that's a good feeling. And I've also attended many of the interviews, okay, earlier, okay, not now. Earlier I have attended and I have got some good offers. So that's a good thing about Researchgate. So after this, the jobs section, okay, so you can ask a question, okay, or you can click on ask me later, okay, maybe I can ask some meaningful questions, professional questions, what I want to get an answer. Try to understand, okay, first of all, that Researchgate is different from Quora, okay, so it's completely different. In Quora, you can ask any question you want to, but in Researchgate, make sure you mention a professional behavior, okay, because there are several professional academicians in the field who will be, reading this one daily, okay, maybe like maybe from time to time they will get to know about it, and even chances that they might, tease you, okay, so make sure that you be professional in whatever you try to follow, and in Researchgate you try to post some meaningful questions so you get the answers, or maybe you can post answers for the relevant questions. If you know about it, then you can post, okay, else don't do that, okay, but it is all about how you engage yourselves in Researchgate. If you post more questions, professional questions, and you give some relevant answers to the questions, and you publish some quality research publications, okay, then definitely if many of the others tries to follow you, so your Researchgate score tries to increase. So this is a good platform. So yes, so this is the thing, and also I'm getting a suggestions like who to follow, okay, right? So these are some good researchers in my collaborative network. Actually, I have collaborated with these authors, so that's the reason I'm getting a suggestion. I can follow these researchers if I want to, or I can choose to unfollow. So that's my personal decision. So that's a section called questions, where you have questions of popular researchers, and I can post some relevant answers like answer. Earlier in Researchgate, we had upward and downward section. Maybe back in 2015, when I created the profile in Researchgate, we have upward section and downward section, and there were several upwards, several downwards as well. So here nowadays you have a section called recommend, so which means only if you recommend, it shows here, otherwise it doesn't show. So this also, like there are many questions that have been posted, several have answered. So according to your relevant research study, you can ask some questions, and you can post answers if you want. So this is a good feeling. Even for example, like young Berlin Berry is not in Researchgate, but I can send an invitation, maybe to make them alive. Okay, they can also participate in asking questions. Okay, they can also post relevant answers. So this is the section called question and answers. I can even start a discussion. I can ask a technical question. For example, this is the question we Researchgate things I can answer. Okay, and these are the questions I follow. Okay, and for example, how can you cure autism? Okay, and these are the questions I have personally asked earlier. Okay, so this is a platform where I can get a relevant answer. And of course, we have a section called jobs section. I told you earlier that there are plenty more jobs that are available. You can apply if you want to. And suppose if I am trying to post any job, it shows looking to hire researchers. I can post a job. So Researchgate reaches to nearly 20 plus million researchers. So that's a great feeling. I can get it I want to. Okay, and I have my job postings. I can see all my jobs. Okay, I can see a list of bookmark jobs as well. This is also a good thing. I can search for researchers. I can search for publications. I can search for questions I want to in the search section. So with the you can search for researchers as well, publications as well. You can ask any questions if you want to in the search section. And even in the job section, let us take in the case there are too much of jobs that are available. You can search for jobs. You can select the regions if you want to, okay, whatever region, and you can select the research area. Okay, that also that you can do. Okay, maybe like medical image processing or embedded system, or maybe C++, Python, whatever maybe. I can enter these research areas and I can look for it. So next I can have a look at the notifications. Like okay, it shows okay my contributions for the most read contributions from my department, or maybe one of my research paper have a new citation. I can view the citation. Okay. My stats for last week is now available. I can see my stats. Okay. If I click on this one, I can see my stats. How my research article is performing. Okay. Maybe here this is my paper, and this has been read by this author. You can see a note of this one. Maybe autism, early intervention therapy. Like this has been read by several reputed researchers. So that's a good feeling. Also, my most read publications, like this question has been read 17 times in the past week. This paper has been read 16 times in the past week, which means 3 full text versions they have read, which means 3 times my full text paper has been read. So that's a good feeling. Rates by country: Nigeria, China, India, several from China, several from Nigeria, several from US, America have read the paper. So that's also a good feeling. Okay. Especially in the field of education technology or health psychology or maybe behavioral science, they have read. Reads by seniority: professor, most of them; senior, some of them; PhD students, some of them. And there are some who has cited my paper, so that's also a good feeling. My citations, okay, that also appears. So this is the weekly stat. It's not about the entire stat. So I can actually go with the full year or maybe monthly stats as well. So I can get to know okay who has really followed my research works and how my research work has been performed. And also there is so one author who has followed my research article. Some author has added an answer. Okay, I can have a list of all the notifications. For example, there is one Chinese author who started following my updates. So maybe I can click on this author. Okay, maybe if he or she is relevant to me, okay, I can generally follow. Okay. So maybe these research publications were related to maybe law or maybe health sciences. Okay, so I can choose whether to follow or to unfollow. So that's my wish. So that's also a thing. Also, you will get to know about those who have messaged. Okay. So maybe let us take in the case you have published a research article in Python. Okay, let us take it. and you have used some particular tool. Okay, maybe that tool, maybe somebody else would not have access to it, so they will be getting to message you. Okay, maybe this particular tool, where did you find it, or maybe this particular tool, how did you do it in order to bring yourself into a research article. So that also you will get some notifications, like the direct email messages, and you can answer them. Okay, like there are some job recruiters also will directly uh, will try to connect with you through this email section. So that's also a good feeling. You can collaborate with somebody as well. Okay, in research lab also. That's also how you try to communicate with via the messages or maybe email section. And this is the request. Actually, there was one author who has requested a full text of my publication. So that's also I can see the request. I can also decline the request if I want to, because I choose to show only the abstract of my article. I choose not to show my full text version. If that is the case, I can decline the request. Else, I can view the request. I can add the research full text version. I can send a private message also for sending the full text version. Also, if I see this one, I can see my profile, my save list. Actually, there was also a research lab as well. Actually, this is one of my regular collaborators, so that's the reason he has created members. Okay, so there is a research lab where we have collaborated. Okay, so that's also a feeling that we are regular collaborators in the field, or maybe we have been doing scientific works as well. So you can form a research lab. You can form a research lab within the institution, or maybe within the department, or it can be a multinational research lab as well. So everybody tries to collaborate on one particular work, and they try to do this stuff as well. So this is also something out of the research lab that you can do. You can give the description about the lab. You can add some photos of, or maybe images about the lab. Some featured projects that you would showcase, or maybe the future projects that you can add. Okay. And the collaborative works also, it appears. Also, I can invite my co-authors. As I told you earlier, co-author section, there are some who have been in Researchgate, but there are several who has not been in Researchgate. So I can invite them by adding their personal mail ID. So that's also a great thing. This is the subscription section. I've already discussed about this one. Okay, and I have a section called Help Center. So I can explore the topics, the current topics. Actually, Researchgate is very active in Twitter. Okay, so I can get a list of notifications about what Researchgate is actually performing. Even in the COVID times, also Researchgate is taking a huge step forward in helping the needy people. So that's also the things I can want. Also, I can get to know about my profile, the projects as well. How I can improve my score in Researchgate. I can go through the topics of eminent personalities about the Researchgate as well. So this is the most important section, because this is how you try to add your research articles. Here you have add your research section. Okay, so this is actually published research. Okay, which means published research articles you can add them. Okay, maybe the published research you will have this many things: article, book chapter, code. Okay, code, if you have formulated any code, you can do that. Conference paper, cover page if you have designed, but make sure you showcase your professional cover page. Okay, and then the data, okay, experiment findings, and you want to maybe show to everyone, that also you can show. Method, negative results, pattern, poster about your conference, poster about your poster making competition, something technical, you can do that. Preprint, okay, presentation, raw data, research proposal, technical report, thesis, everything you can go through. Okay, so that's also you can have. For example, normally everybody will go with article. Okay, if I go with article, maybe I can click and drag any item. Okay, I can want to. And let us take in the case maybe I'm trying to click on this one. Let us take it. I guess I'm doing this one. So it shows the list as well. Okay, do you want to add this file? Okay, and I have reviewed everything. Okay, make sure you have the right to share each of the file. Okay, right, and afterwards you can click on this upload section. It will show you like the name, the title of your paper, the list of the co-authors. Okay. Make sure whatever you add, you have the personal right. Don't add somebody else's work. For example, if you are maybe a social author, or maybe somebody, or maybe if you are running an international journal, if you are an editor-in-chief or maybe associate editor, don't run on somebody else. But if it is your work, you try to add, else you don't add. So that's the thing I would like to tell you. Yes, of course, this is a good feeling, even with the add your research as well. Okay, so this is how you try to add any research article. As I told you, this is a platform where you can add several works. Also, you can click on other section as well. See, research publication is not only about journals. Once again, I am telling you, it is about articles, it's about books, book chapters, conference papers, presentation, poster, data, experiment findings, okay, negative results. So many think, okay, research publication, the article, only that is all about research. Everything comes into research, whether you are working in an organization, whether you are working in a company, industry, everything is your research. Okay, so that's a good feeling that you try to include any of your research articles in your Researchgate. Don't try to add silly research books. Like, okay, there is only little work when you have published somewhere, and you try to showcase in Researchgate. Even you will get, whenever you try to index some sub-quality research works in Researchgate, you will get some negative comments as well. Okay, so make sure you do it the right way. Add quality publications, and then you will have many followers, and you will get a chance to collaborate with many authors as well. That's a good feeling. And yes, so here we are going to go with my profile section. Okay, so this is my name, my common name, and I have my display pic as well. I can edit my information as I want to. I have my description section as well. Okay, so I have my academic degree as well. I can add my current activity as well. I can see an overview. Okay, so like this is my affiliation and my skills. Okay, and about me, I have some description. I have my email ID. I have my personal as well as academic mail ID as well. Languages known, discipline, skills and expertise I have showcased, and my research article has been read 99,518 times, and I have like 1028 citations, and 425 recommendations, like my questions and my answers have been recommended 425 times. Total research interest also we have 855 point each. Okay. So it shows a suggestion. 4 of your research items don't have full text. I can add them if I want. If I choose not to add, also that I can do that. There are 176 items have been added. Actually, I haven't added at least 50 articles. Okay, so that also isn't added. Okay, that has to be added. And 311 answers have given. 52 questions have posted. There have been 3 projects I've worked with. Okay, some good projects. And this is the featured research. With that also I can showcase. Okay. Also the projects I have collaborated. That's also I can showcase. Preprints also, that it is giving some suggestions. Okay, so it's a good feeling that you can add preprints on Researchgate as well. So before publication you can go for preprints, and here I can see my current affiliation. Okay, I can add some missing details about my affiliation. I can see my lab members as well, and my current journal roles. For example, I am the associate editor of one journal, and I am the editorial board member of one journal. I am the reviewer of another journal. I can give this one. Okay, and I can see a list of researchers I am following. Okay, and I can see a list of researchers who are my followers. So that's also a good feeling. Okay. 217 following and 415 followers. Maybe if I followed the research work of this person that is taken the case, it will show a suggestion. Okay, whether I can follow or I can unfollow. Okay. And there have been total top 2 authors where I have collaborated with, and if I try to invite these suggestions, maybe I tend to increase my RG score. So that's also a good thing. I really wanted to show you about this one, research overview. This is overview and this is research section. Like there have been articles, there have been books, chapters, conference paper, thesis, pattern, data, technical report, research, presentation. Okay, the thing is that you should be a colorful person. Okay, you should add everything. Only then it's meaningful. Don't try to add only the journal article. Don't try to add only the research article. So it doesn't get you any meaning. And you should try. You should try several things. Only then you will get to know about each and everything. So about the experience as well, you can add them. Okay, so this is an experience about my academic affiliation. Also, I can get to showcase my grants, awards and scholarships as well. I can showcase the membership information as well, my RK profile, everything I can showcase if I want. I can add my advisors. I can show my social media profile like website, Twitter, location, everything I can showcase. Also, I can see my stats as well. So statistics also I can see. Okay. So past week how I am performing. That's what I told you. I can track my impact by one. This I've already shown you. I can maybe go for monthly. I can go for yearly as well. So I can view the statistics. So just like other platforms like YouTube, you can see the statistics about how you are performing. So that's a good feeling. And I have my scores. I should tell you, my dear researchers, that initially I had problems in increasing the RG score. Actually, my score was 0 for quite a long time. My score was 0 back in 2015 for quite a long time. I really don't know what to do, because I was giving some quality research publications, posting some quality research publications. I was asking questions, I was posting answers, but my RG score was not improving. And afterwards, slowly, when I gained some followers, okay, generally it showed, okay, 0.5, 1.5, and afterwards it started to increase. Okay, but If I try to showcase everything, definitely it will go up to 30. Okay, I'm very sure, but still, I have to do it. Really don't have time to do it, and I have to do it. Okay, so RG score is about how you try to engage yourself. Okay. So 80% comes from my publications, 9% comes from my meaningful questions, 10% comes from my answers, and 0.14% comes from my followers. So that's also good for me. And many institutions, many companies, many industries, many organizations would ask for H index and I10 index. Okay, so maybe how much H index you have? Okay, how much I10 index you have? Okay, so that also you can add them. So whenever the company asks for it, you can post it. You can tell, okay, this is the H index score I have. This is the RG score I have. This is the number of citations I have in Google Scholar. This is the number of citations I have in Researchgate. And also you can show. Okay, so I can boost my scores. I can, by adding missing full text as well. So that's also. I can see my followers and following list as well. Okay, so the questions, answers, projects, research items, topics, I can see what I'm following, and I can bookmark it whatever I want. Maybe the jobs, maybe the topics, maybe the research articles. I can bookmark them, and I can use it for any future use. So overall, I have showed you how much benefit you have with Researchgate, and there is only one thing I did share with you is this one. Whatever university you are affiliated with, you can click on that university, you can add that university, okay, and you can see the researchers who are there, or maybe members who are there in your department or maybe in your university, and you can see what are the top collaborating institutions in your institution. Okay, so maybe this university has regularly collaborated with one particular member of your department, one particular member in your university. That also you can see. Okay, so collaborations also that shows. Okay, for example, I can see a list of members as well. The top publications I can see. So this is actually a good thing. Okay, because for example, actually it is just like a school way. Okay, maybe in the school what you do, okay, this person has got first rank, this person has got second rank. Okay, I stand first, I stand third this time, I stand second this time, I stand first this time. So earlier in my previous university, maybe I was the first, okay, in all of my members. Okay, but this university I was the second. Okay, maybe weekly when they try to follow, I was the second. So this is also a good feeling. Okay, maybe my research works have been read many times, many try to follow. I've been regularly engaged in research work as well. So I stand second, maybe in the whole university. So that's also a good feeling. Maybe in your company, maybe in your college, maybe in your university, maybe you would stand maybe third or maybe fourth, maybe even first as well. So that's also a way where you can improvise your research. So once again, it's just like Google Scholar. You have to make sure that you try to index your quality research works, and everybody else will try to follow.